Hi everyone, it's Nikki here, and it's week 2 of January already, and the buzzword at the moment is all about detoxing. So I thought this week I'd give you my guide on detoxing and how to do it properly, and really just talk about do we even need to do a detox, and what kind of detox are we talking about? Well, our body is designed toxins and things that we don't want in that body. We wouldn't have survived without that inherently. But the question is how, these days our bodies were never designed to deal with the amount of toxins and chemicals and things we throw at our bodies in these modern times. So, our air's full of pollution. We've got water that we don't really know what's in it. We've got fruit and veg and food that's laden with pesticides and fertilizers and other chemicals. We've got processed foods full of chemicals we can't even pronounce. Alcohol, smoking, recreational drugs, medications, painkillers, contraceptives, prescription drugs, and they all need to be dealt with by the liver. And with modern technology, we've got a huge amount of new chemicals that we were never really exposed to before. And our bodies were never designed to deal with that amount of chemicals. And I think the latest figure is something like 85,000 chemicals in circulation at the moment. And, they're individually safe or tested safe, but we don't know the facts, the actions of the accumulation of these chemicals. It's like a bit of a toxic chemical soup, and none of that has been tested. So we do have to deal with these chemicals. Our genes play a big part in how we detoxify. So some of us are great, these stories of, the alcohol and smoking and whatever, and the old people that have done that all their lives and they're fine and they live to 99. But that's particularly, they're just lucky and they've got good genes. But most of us will need a bit of help. So do we need to detox? Yes, we do, but in a way that's very natural, and that just supports our liver and gut, because we want to support those organs as we get older, especially because they're less effective, and to deal with all these extra chemicals. And if you've had a very alcoholic Christmas, then you're even more needing to give your liver a little bit of TLC. So what is the right detox? Well, there are zillions of products out there claiming to detox you and cleanse you and do all of that stuff. But you don't need to do a cabbage soup or a maple syrup diet, whatever that is, to detox yourself. All you need to do is to support your own detoxification systems. And the way I would do that this is my guide to this. Obviously, everyone's got their own ideas. But for me, it's about eating and drinking fairly cleanly. So switching to organic, so you're not exposed to the pesticides. Want to avoid processed foods as much as possible with anything that you don't recognize on the label or anything. I think my rule is anything my grandmother wouldn't recognize as food. Avoiding farmed fish wherever possible. You want to really choose line caught wild fish where possible, because they're less likely to be contaminated. Filtered water where possible. We don't know what's in the tap water, you don't want to be exposed to that if you're really not sure what's in there. And then we need to be nourishing our livers. So really, to do that, we want to be eating lots of cruciferous vegetables. Us women really need that to help detoxify our estrogen, and that's all the broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, rocket, watercress, Brussels sprouts, kale, that kind of stuff. There's a whole list of them. And they really help to improve your detoxification pathways in the liver. Sulfur-containing foods are really helpful too. Eggs, garlic, onions, they help as well. Eating more fiber, because this helps move toxins through the bowel, which is what we want. We don't want to be stuck. More liver-supporting foods like coriander, parsley, rosemary, turmeric, ginger, lemon, cinnamon, celery, fennel, and garlic. All these lovely things really, really help to clear the liver out. Green teas, herbal teas, limiting alcohol and caffeine and sugar, because that's going to block your liver up. And obviously, sorting out any constipation. If you are stuck, then that's going to make things a lot worse. Staying hydrated, this stuff, we want to get lots of water in. That's going to clear you through. And as I said, limiting alcohol because they're going to be dehydrating, and avoiding toxic products wherever possible, swapping out cleaning and laundry products for things that are a bit more natural, so you're not inhaling those artificial fragrances. Toiletries and cosmetics, the same thing. I talk a lot about this in my blogs and in the videos, but going to a site like biggreensmile.com to just check out your products and see where you can replace them. Don't have to do them all at once, just one at a time, and see if you can get something a bit less harsh. Swapping, avoiding plastic where possible, swapping to natural hair colorants and sanitary pads, things like that. And what else can you do for your liver? Well, sweating is really, really important. So either doing exercise that makes you sweat or going to a sauna, really important, because that's one way your body helps to detoxify. Just got dry skin brushing, massage, yoga, deep breathing, all of this really helps to improve your circulation and your lymphatic system, which helps to eliminate waste. I love having an Epsom salt bath because the magnesium and the sulfur help to mobilize your circulation and get the waste out and support your liver, but also because they're so relaxing. So they do a lot for your cortisol as well, double whammy. And lastly, get a good night's sleep. I talked last week about sleep. Recent research suggests that sleep is when the brain detoxifies. So it's clearing out all the waste products. So that there is research that says that helps prevent Alzheimer's. Always good. And I get, lastly, a lot of questions I get about juicing. Well, I love juicing when it's done right, but not everybody is suited for juicing. And also, when you're using a lot of fruit, that's not going to work either, because that's just pure sugar going into your bloodstream. When you get it right, there is nothing better than a big dose of nutrients from fresh vegetables going straight into your cells. It gives your digestive system a bit of a rest as well. But the problem with juicing is that your liver needs protein and it needs B vitamins, and you don't get a lot of those things in a fresh juice. It's fantastic for a break. It's a bit like a fast in that respect. But if you're detoxing and your liver needs to be doing that, my view is that you need protein to do that. And so I would rather you had a smoothie with some added fiber, so maybe some nice plant protein fiber put in as well. And also some healthy fats, because your liver needs that as well. And you're not going to get that from pure vegetable juice. So if you are doing a juice only program, make sure you're adding those things in. Some nuts and seeds are really good for some healthy fats, protein and a bit of fiber as well. So you're slowing that blood sugar release. So yes, you do have detox systems in the body. They are efficient, but not when we're overloading them like we do these days. So I really hope that's helped. If you have any issues or concerns or want to talk to me, I do discovery calls. So just email us on support@happyhormonesforlife.com and we'll set that up. Hope you're having a lovely January. Take care.